So Raffensperger, one of Georgia Republicans' three blind mice, resurrected. So Stacey Abrams said in a press release, she said they resurrected a tired and false claim against the new Georgia Project's legitimate efforts to register eligible Georgians to participate in elections on January 5th. So the organization of Stacey Abrams also stated that it will continue its mission to register eligible voters in advance of the December 7th deadline. Well, sure, they're going to register voters because that's what they do. And then they've already sent out 800,000 absentee ballot applications. They're going to steal it again. This is why the election on January 5th is a joke if you don't fix this now. They're going to steal it again. Same machines, same people voting with P.O. boxes, same dead people voting, same people voting without signatures matching, same ballots that come in that never got folded on pristine paper. It's all the same. They're going to cheat and steal it again. This is why to be sitting here talking about getting out the vote for these two Republican senators, Perdue and Kelly Loeffler, without fixing the fraud is folly. Trump coming here on Saturday, I said in the Washington Examiner, was folly if you don't fix this. What is he going to do? These people aren't going to come out for Kelly Loeffler so it can be stolen from them again? When you got the three blind mice just standing there and you can't find Kemp, you can't find him out of his basement? I don't think so. Raffensperger, the weasel, announced Monday that his office will launch an investigation into voting groups accused of encouraging non-Georgia residents to register to vote in the runoff elections. So what is he going to do about it? Why don't you get on TV? Hey, I got an idea. Why doesn't Brian Kemp call the special session that Beach and others have demanded? Why don't you call the special session? And in the special session, you can stand up at a press conference and say, if you register illegally in Georgia and vote, we will prosecute you and you will go to jail. So if you want to come here and play golf and vote, you will go to prison. We will spend every last dime of prosecution resources we have to track you down and put you in prison because that is breaking the law. And no, there's no loophole. It states it clearly. Even though you can do it, it's illegal. But will they call a special session? No. They're going to wait until the runoff's over and the votes are counted. Then they'll change the law. Are you kidding me? You have got to be kidding me. Raffensperger said, we have opened an investigation into a group called America Votes, who is sending absentee ballot applications to people at addresses where they have not lived since 1994. Raffensperger said during his press conference. Here's what he added. Voting in Georgia when you're not a resident of Georgia is a felony, and encouraging college kids to commit felonies with no regard for what it might mean for them is despicable. These third-party groups have a responsibility to not encourage illegal voting. If they do so, they'll be held responsible. Oh, I'm scared of that. Aren't you frightened to death now? I mean, if I was going to encourage people to come here legally to vote, now after, seeing Raffensperger's press conference, I'm just shaking in my boots. Why aren't you checking what they did in November? So he's going to check it in January, but he's not going to check it in November. He doesn't want to match any of the signatures from November 3rd, ballots that came in that are not folded. He doesn't want to check any of that out. He doesn't want to check any of those residents out because that's already certified. But he's not concerned about January 5th. So tell me exactly, Brad Raffensperger, what you're going to do different January 5th that you didn't do November 3rd. Maybe if I could get my arms around that, I might be a little more enthusiastic for whatever the hell you're doing. Other organizations set to face scrutiny from the investigation of Brad Raffensperger. Oh, just saying his name, it's like Mufasa. Mufasa. Oh, Raffensperger. Oh, I'm so scared. Raffensperger's doing an investigation. Mufasa. Just shaking my boots. I mean, you got to be kidding me, folks. You have got to be kidding me. I mean, seriously? Raffensperger's going to do an investigation on the potential of fraud? Let's see. He wanted to wipe all the machines, the Dominion voting machines, clean before any forensic analysis could be done. That's Exhibit A. Exhibit B, he will not audit any of the signatures on the envelopes to see what he doesn't want to see done on January 5th, on November 30th, on November 3rd. So why don't you go back to November 3rd and see what happened there before you go to January 5th. But see, they don't want to do that. Because in their mind, that's a done deal. Now they have to go, let's go back to the Republicanism, and let's be sure that we elect our 2 Republican senators so that we can have control of the Senate. It's important. Obviously, it's critical. But how are you going to appeal to somebody in Dalton, Georgia, that trekked out, waited in line, voted for Trump, got the election, in their mind, stolen from them, and the 3 blind mice do nothing? Raffensperger, Kemp, and Jeff Duncan. Nothing. Zero. Zilch. Oh, he had a press conference. Mufasa. Unbelievable. Last week, Abrams announced that 900,000 Georgians had requested a mail-in ballot for the runoff elections. 900,000. Let me say that again. They've mailed out 900,000 ballots. 90% of those are ballots going for Warnock and Ossoff. You get to Election Day down by 700,000 votes. And you really think these 2 Republican senators are going to win if you let this happen again? I mean, what planet do you live on? 900,000 ballots mailed out, already requested and mailed. The last, on November 3rd, in Georgia, 850,000 mail-in ballots came back. 800,000 of those for Biden, or some enormous figure. I'm not sure what the exact amount is. It was like 85%. 85% of 900,000. Let's see, how much is that? 800,000. So the Democrats, Ossoff and Warnock, go into game day on January 5th, where nobody even knows there's an election. They go into it with a 700,000 vote lead. And you really think the Republicans are going to win if you do nothing? Oh, but you can't vote as a college student because Brad Raffensperger, Mufasa, had a press conference and just put the fear of God in people. Raffensperger, Mufasa. You have got to be kidding me. I mean, is it just me, folks? Is it just me? It's unbelievable. 900,000 mail-in ballots. The Democrats are going to win these 2 seats. And then what is Raffensperger going to say? Well, you know, we're going to certify the election. It was the most fair election we ever had since November 3rd. It was even fairer than November 3rd. Are you going to check any of the signatures? No, we can't do that. They're all fine. Are you going to check any of the machines? No, wipe them clean for the next time. John Fredericks Radio Network, live, Dalton, Georgia. In your heart, you know I'm right.